Hey everyone, welcome to Jobbers Uncensored. This is our NXT TakeOver WarGames post show. I'm here with all three of the other members of this happy little group. Mike is here, Martel's here, and Joe is finally joining us again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome.
All right. So we're going to discuss NXT TakeOver WarGames. I guess we'll start at the beginning. So were you as surprised as everyone else that they began with the women's WarGames match?
Not really.
No. Yeah, no. I figured they were going to start with one or the other. And I feel like since there's been a lot of build with, Pat McAfee versus the Undisputed Era, I figured that would close the show.
Yeah, me too. I've been doing this for months already.
So they did start with the women's WarGames match. So it was Team Candice, which was Candice Michelle, Raquel Gonzalez, Tony Storm, and why can't I remember?
Dakota Kai.
Oh, right, Dakota Kai.
Candice LeRae, Candice
versus Shotzi Blackheart, Io Shirai, Ember Moon, and Rhea Ripley. So we all talked about it, and we said that we thought this match was going to be more brutal than the men's match, and I think we were all right.
Yes.
Wow.
Definitely a lot more hardcore than the men's match.
This match
especially
was a
with Io
Shirai.
Io Shirai. Yeah, Io Shirai definitely she took things up a notch when she came out. Especially with that top of the cage dive. I did not see that coming.
That is going to be one of the top
spots. With the trash can on him.
Right? She's just like, hey, look, I got a trash can. Let me put this on me.
To drop to jump off the top of the cage is one thing. To jump off the top of the cage wearing a trash can so you can't see where you're jumping is another entirely.
Right. That's got to be frightening. I don't know. She was pretty courageous for that.
Yeah.
And then later in the match, that double stomp to the trash can, where
that was brutal.
The trash can so hard it wouldn't come off.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Wow.
That was good.
And then the finish spot, the one-handed powerbomb through the ladder.
Oh
my God!
I think this match really showcased Raquel Gonzalez as well. She really she stepped her game up. She was in the ring with some of the top NXT women, that they've got, and I feel like she has solidified herself in the conversation with them.
This was her coming out party, definitely.
Like, that's the good thing about this match is like every single one of them you could actually see as an NXT Women's Champion.
Absolutely, I could definitely see all of them at some point having a reign.
So the biggest,
yeah.
Oh, you go. What were you saying?
Go ahead, Joe.
I really like Shotzi's whole hardcore stick. I think she's a real badass too. So I would love to see more of her.
I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, she's I love her new tank. It's a lot bigger than it was.
I think the biggest surprise for this match, at least as far as all of us were concerned, was that Team Candice won it.
Did we all get that wrong?
We all got that wrong.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We all got that wrong.
I was just explaining like the whole Io Shirai thing to put them over.
Yeah.
Right.
Realize Io's the one that took the pin.
Interesting.
And I think it's great that Io made Raquel look so good.
Absolutely, for sure. And I like that about Io because even though she is the champion, she's not selfish. She's not gonna not, make her look good, whatever. I definitely like that about Io. I think not only those two women, I think everybody in the match was able to shine. It's different. I feel like the women's War Games matches that they've had are different compared to the men's because obviously, the last I believe all of the men's War Games has featured Undisputed Era, so it's always been like a quartet of faces against the Undisputed Era, whereas in the women's War Games, you get 4 of your best faces versus 4 of your best heels, and it's like it gives everybody a chance to level up in a way.
Yeah.
All right. So, again, for the record, we all got that wrong. So next up is Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher. Ciampa won.
What a match, man.
What a match.
Fantastic.
What a match.
Fantastic. Before the next match came after that, I was like, yo, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my match of the night. But what I liked
that's what I
about
was
this
thinking
card,
too.
right? Bro, they were beating the shit out of each other. Like they were so stiff. There were parts where I remember there was a part where you see Thatcher kind of like playing with Ciampa, and he's like kicking him in the back while he's down, and then when he gets back up and he's working on his legs, he's like, it reminds me of Orton when Orton does his stomps to every limb.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how much. I don't
Hold
understand how much tape you have to watch to realize you don't play with Tommaso Ciampa.
Right, exactly. Like he's over here like taking him for a chump. So he's working on the limbs of Thatcher, and he's just like smacking him. He'll hurt his leg, smack him right in the face, and Thatcher's like, damn, like you just. I was like, wow, they were really getting their shit in, and it was definitely I was actually really looking forward to it because it's like the thing I like about Thatcher is it doesn't matter who he goes up against, it still looks like an odd kind of match. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see Timothy Thatcher versus Dexter Lumis, you think, oh, is this gonna be any good? Or like Timothy
always
Thatcher
pretty good.
versus and then it always proves that I feel like Thatcher brings that aggressive, that aggressiveness out of all of his opponents. So it was like this one was like, oh, that would be interesting to see Thatcher versus Ciampa. And they, bro, I'm telling you, the way they were punching each other and kicking and
like
chopping
Thatcher's ear too.
Oh,
I literally thought Thatcher's ear was about to be ripped off.
So
I thought so too.
So Martel, just for the record, you were the only one that got this one wrong.
What did I say? I said that.
You said
You
Thatcher.
know what? You're right. I did realize that when it happened. The reasoning behind my choice of Thatcher is because the last high profile, the last few high profile matches that Thatcher has had, he's taken the losses. So I was hoping Ciampa wouldn't have really been hurt with a loss at this point. So I was just like
But even in this loss, Thatcher looks even better.
Absolutely.
The way Tommaso had actually pinned him, like he just collapsed.
Right. It was like he barely beat him.
Like,
and he had to like cover him completely.
That whole little face off they had. So I can't wait to see part 2 of this one.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yes.
Joe, what did you think of this match?
I know I agree with what you said before about how crowning the match tonight a little bit too early. I was thinking the same thing, but Ciampa's just raw. Like he'll beat you down every way. He's a beast. Yeah. I got a lot to say for the last one.
Too. Be like, damn, relax.
What was that, Mike? Say it again.
No, he'd be slapping people. I'm like, damn, can you relax a little bit?
Yeah.
Too?
Right.
Right. It's so brutal.
When I saw him slap Thatcher, I was just like, hey, yo. I was like, yeah, bro. That's like how you get slapped out here in the streets. Like, don't play with me, man.
Ciampa doesn't play fight. Right, so next we go on to the strap match, Dexter Lumis and Cameron Grimes. This match was fantastic.
Absolutely.
Martel, you and Joe got this one wrong.
What did I say?
You said Grimes.
You said Grimes.
I don't know why I said you're lying. I really put Grimes.
Yeah, you put Grimes.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh man, Grimes. So he was.
I don't know if you can see
He
it,
was
but
great in this
it's
match.
right here on my iPad.
Nah, I can't see that.
What? Anyway, I this match was just as good, if not better, than the last.
It was.
And I felt
Oh man.
I think the whole card was that way, where it was like this match was good. Okay, this match was good too. Okay, this match, you know what I'm saying? It was like I feel like each match, I feel like the card was laid out perfectly because we started off with a war game. We had the singles exhibition. We had the stipulation match. Then we had the title match.
Yep.
And then we ended up with the last war game. So I thought they really structured this card pretty well.
Yeah,
And Grimes, oh my God, Grimes is a star. Cameron Grimes,
absolutely.
is a
Dexter Loomis too is a
bro.
star, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
I could see
killer,
that
bro.
guy as the champ. My God, man. Especially the way he ended, the way he had the strap around Grimes' leg
I
and just pulled him out.
the one
Into
thing I
the
would say
chair.
about Loomis,
Yeah.
right. I thought that was pretty cool too. But the one thing I would say about Loomis is I'm a big fan of Loomis. And I like this feud between him and Grimes. I feel like it plays well, to both their characters. But I don't know how I feel like. I feel like his gimmick would work better as a heel. You know what I mean? Because he plays like this, this sinister, like serial killer looking guy. I could see him creeping up on on whoever their top baby faces.
That's also
Maybe,
a good thing about his character. He could go either way. Like he doesn't have to
yeah.
change much.
Yeah.
Right,
You
I
know?
hear you. Yeah, that makes sense too. Because I could definitely see a switch up later on, maybe a heel turn or something. But I think he's
Oh,
doing
definitely.
really great work right now. I feel like he can. I feel like he can really work with anyone on that roster, and
You
it
guys think
works.
we're gonna get one more match?
Say that again, one more time.
You think we're gonna get one more match with Grimes and Dexter, or just gonna be a clean?
I think this is the blow off. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
where
I
else
don't know where you
else would you
go
take
after
it?
a strap match.
I kind of thought Grimes was, he was doing pretty good. He was holding his own for a bit.
Yeah, I feel like after this match, Grimes is not gonna want anything to do with
No,
Dexter
yeah,
Nah,
Lumis.
I would love to see another match though.
Yeah,
For a
those
strap
two.
match, I thought it was really entertaining. Normally, like
Yeah,
strap match, you get like a clunky. It's just like the same. Like
See, this was actually more
I
of
thought
a
they did a
bull
pretty good
rope
job.
match.
Right.
Yeah.
I expected to see, how like the old strap matches
Yeah.
where you would have to like tap all four
Yeah, the
turnbuckles.
corners. Yeah.
Right. I was
Well, in this
expecting
in
that,
this
but I
case,
don't think they do that anymore.
in this ring,
No,
you would have
stop
had to
that.
tap like 8 corners.
You would have to go all the way around.
I kind of like that they got rid of that stipulation because it
Would
was
have
kind
taken
of
forever.
Yeah, it really didn't. Yeah,
At
to me,
least
it
this
didn't
has
really
like
make any
a
sense.
situation like it's not about that. It's about just keeping you guys together, so nobody can
Right.
run away from each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they definitely this is another match where they just got their shit in. Like all the bumps they were taking on the outside.
And then
I
Dexter got
really like.
tossed over the barricade.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, oh
He
shit.
just got thrown, and then when he tried to get back in, he pulled him and he smacked the floor
Yeah.
again. I was expecting when they brought out the chair in the ring, and Cameron Grimes' feet got caught up in the strap, and he pulled him, and he like smacked the corner of the chair. I was really hoping that Dexter Lumis would grab him in his submission and like throw him through the chair. I was like, oh,
That's
he's
what I
probably
was
gonna do
thinking too
that.
the whole time.
Right? He's gonna throw him through it, but I liked where they went instead. It was different.
Yeah, it was a good match all around. So speaking of bumps on the outside, let's go to the North American title match.
Oof.
What a
Leon
match.
Ruff.
Yeah.
Leon
What
Ruff.
a yo.
Man.
Yeah. Oh man, I know I lost that one. I got it wrong. I was like, damn, so close though. Multiple times I was so close to getting it right.
Who got that one?
Let me see. You
What?
Yeah, I picked Ruff.
were the only one that got that one, Martel.
I'm not gonna lie though. As the match was progressing, I thought Leon was gonna retain somehow by some miracle.
Right? Especially when he did the dive when Priest dived onto the ghost face. Then
Right.
Leon did his dive onto the Gargano. I was like, oh, this is it.
That's it, right? And just wasn't in the cards for him.
Joe, what you thought?
Um, I think I picked Priest. So I was kind of
You
like,
did. So did I.
yeah, I really want Priest to win, but I like the progression of this match. We can get that there yet, but when we get to Austin Theory, that was definitely cool.
Man, but
yeah, I was
can we
hoping for
also say
Priest to
that?
win this one. So
Can we say Priest is like just kind of molding into a main event star?
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
Like
I
he could
could
do
definitely.
everything in the ring, and especially when he was, damn, that when he was holding Leon with one arm, I was like, damn, this man's strong as hell.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus.
Right. With Priest, he's a total package. He's got size, he's got agility, he's got the look, he's got he can. He's not the best talker, but I feel like he
But
can
he had that
talk.
voice though.
Right. It's the voice that does it for him. And I could definitely see after his performance in this match, I could definitely see him transitioning into the main event scene. Maybe going after Balor. Remember he lost. I believe it was TakeOver 30. I believe. Maybe he'll try to come and venge his loss and try to go for the belt.
Yeah.
Well, so, and like I said, speaking of bumps on the outside, can we just hand it to Leon Ruff for taking that razor's edge on the outside through the barricade?
Oh my God. Yeah. That
I
was a
thought he
great
was.
spot.
I thought he was dead.
It was brutal.
I thought he was dead
Brutal.
when Gargano super kicked him when he was about to do that whole like slingshot from the
Yeah.
ropes, and he got super kicked.
That was the cool. That was so. Because the only one I've ever seen do something like that was Tyler Bate when he would fling into the ropes and turn back around. But when he did it the reverse way, I was just like, "Yo, that I've never seen anything like that before." That was pretty cool.
So Johnny Gargano wins, and now I would assume Damian Priest and Gargano are gonna go back to renewing hostilities.
Maybe.
Oh, I hope
think,
Leon's still kind of in the mix though.
Yeah, I feel like between the three of them, I feel like Austin Theory might slither his way into the title picture because even though he did help Gargano win, who knows? He might have other agendas. And I
see a tag match in the immediate future.
Yeah, most likely, yeah, for sure. I mean, some people might look at this and it's like, why is this guy helping this guy? But I definitely like the connection between Gargano and Theory, and that's that they both were homegrown Evolve stars. And before Evolve went under and got purchased by WWE, Austin Theory was Evolve champion, and he defended against Gargano. So I thought that was I feel like it it comes full circle now that they're both on NXT, and they're finally have something.
Did you guys actually catch the little what he said after he revealed himself? Did you get the reference?
Yes.
Okay.
It was me, Austin.
It was me.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
that was so good, yo.
That guy knows his shit.
And so I think that there's a lot of interesting ways they can go with this going forward. So now let's move on to the main event of the evening. The men's WarGames match, Team McAfee versus Undisputed Era. Martell and I got this right, and Mike, you and Joe got it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see some blood. I wanted Pat McAfee to, what I'm saying?
That was the thing. Like for all this like hostility
everybody
they were
wanted
building
Pat
against each
McAfee
other.
to just get really beat up.
Yes,
Which
did pretty
happened.
good though.
Like,
He did pretty good
really
though.
good.
I was, there were some parts where I was like, all right. I mean, clearly he's not a wrestler. He probably doesn't know what to do in the situation because I did see him standing around at some point. But he really showed out. After that moonsault off the top rope through Roddy on the table. You know, obviously the dive off the cage. I'm like, yo,
The
this guy's
swanton
got
off
something.
the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
was
like, yo,
clean,
this guy doesn't give a shit, man. I'm like, okay, bro.
Like as
Then
soon
he
as I
took
saw
the
him, as soon
he
as
went
I
through the
saw,
table from the top ropes too. Remember that?
Right.
He got
The
tossed
moonsault.
into it. I was like, damn.
as soon as
That
I
was
saw
a
him come down with all the tables with everybody's name on it, I was like, oh, this guy is toast.
yeah.
It's
I
like,
saw McAfee's show this morning. He was wearing a neck brace to sell out. He's the man. I think he's bringing the product to a bigger audience. I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. McAfee.
Yeah, I
For
think he
sure.
really could.
For sure. he's
But
and I'm
he's
sure
such a
Undisputed
character.
more than willing to
He had
beat
a
him up again if he wants to, you know.
he had a neck
even
brace
though
on
this
his
wasn't as
show. That's
hardcore as the
hilarious.
women's match, it was a lot. Like I could say, like the striking was a lot
Oh,
more hard hitting than the
I'm
women's.
glad that you
My
said
God.
that because I had so much sympathy for Kyle O'Reilly in the beginning of the match.
Yes.
Because that when McAfee's team had that first advantage, yo, Pete Dunne and Oni Lorcan were laying it into him. They were
Hell yeah.
killing him with submissions, killing him with strikes, and it was just like, yo, he needs to have a partner coming soon because they're gonna break something on him. I felt so bad.
And then when Kyle had that face off with Pat in the cage, when
Yeah,
it was just them two standing, man, yo, Kyle,
Mhm.
he got so much better with his promos and the story.
I mean, but the thing is, he's always been good. I feel like now they're letting him showcase himself more because I mean, even in Ring of Honor, he was good. But ever since he came to NXT, it's like it could be argued that everyone but Cole is kind of like background to Cole. But now Kyle is getting his shit in. Roddy had a run with the NXT North American title. I really want to see more from Bobby Fish now because he's vicious. He's really aggressive. He's combat. He's into
Yeah,
his
I
combat.
don't think we've seen the best of Bobby Fish yet. Like that's the crazy part,
Right,
because he's
right,
probably the best striker. I
right.
think if him and Kyle kind of like Bobby's striking a little bit better,
I agree. I feel
more
like
clean.
Bobby's more clean. Yes, Bobby definitely is more clean with his strikes, and Kyle is definitely on point with his submissions for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys.
And then go ahead, Mo.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say the other two as well. Like Roddy, he's the king of the backbreakers and knee strikes, and then Cole is just Adam Cole, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like during the match, did anybody like see too much of Birch? Because I really didn't see him that much. He was just more background.
Yeah,
I don't remember
but
anything big from him.
one person I really was impressed with was Oni Lorcan. First of all,
Oh yeah, only
he looks incredible now. He definitely got his physique on point.
yeah. He ain't no
And there's
205
just
no
some.
more.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not the 205. Oh, we need somebody to get beat that could put on a great show. Oh, Oni Lurkin. No, he's definitely improved himself. He looks great. His strikes are just brutal. Like you see him hit someone, chop someone, and you're like, oh my god, my chest hurts too. And it's like, he definitely had his time to shine in this match too.
All right, guys. Well, we finished this in record time. Just to run the predictions so that you know how everybody fared. Martel, you got 2 right. Mike, you got 2 right. Joe, you only got 1 right, and I got 3 right. So again, it was a solid show. Only real big surprise was that Team Shotzi didn't win, but a solidly produced show. So I can't wait to see what NXT does for the next one and where these angles go on Wednesday. Thank you all for joining us. Join us at the end of the week for the Week in Wrestling, where we'll go from Raw to SmackDown and everything in between. So I will see you guys at the end of the week. For Joe and Mike and Martel, this is Rob. And This was Jobbers Uncensored, and we'll see you later.